Now, we can all be forgiven for making mistakes. You know, we talk a lot about forgiving others, but can we forgive ourselves? That's a completely different story. So let's get into it. Welcome to Random Thoughts in Random Places, where we discuss everything about the human condition, our human nature, the good, the bad, the ugly, you name it. Today, I wanted to talk about the top three approaches that you can consider when it comes time to self-healing. So, the first one is focus on your emotions. Recognize that your emotions have been compromised. Accept that you've been triggered and that you feel this way. It's completely okay to be annoyed, to be upset. It helps create boundaries. It helps others to understand boundaries, and it gives you boundaries of your own. So you can always know better for next time. More control with your feelings. And the way to do that is to focus on the emotion, recognize the emotion, stand shoulder to shoulder with the emotion, because it will turn around and say, thank you. It was hard, wasn't it? I do recall it being difficult. Thank you for acknowledging me. The emotion will thank you for it, and you will be glad that you did it. On to number 2. Acknowledge the mistake out loud. Bring it into fruition. Do not be afraid of it. Don't try to tuck it away or hide it in your mind. It's okay to say it out loud. Take from it. Learn from it. Think about the actions that you could do differently next time, because actions have consequences. And so we don't want our emotions to run away with us. We want to be in control. We want to be in balance, in harmony with your emotions. And the only way to do that, I can guarantee you, is to acknowledge them. It might be uncomfortable, but the discomfort is worth it in the long run. The discomfort is worth it in the long run. Number 3, experiences and reflection. Try to get some experience from how you dealt with the situation. What was it? Who was involved? How were you feeling that day? What had been building up for you to do what you did and to react the way you did, where you know that's not how you normally would get on? So what upset you so much? Look deep inside, because that will help you, because it's always internal. We can't afford to go around in life being easily triggered by what other people do, and we cannot be triggered by what we do ourselves. Now, the way to approach it is to look at it, understand it, sit with it, and reflect with it. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up, and don't look at it like it's the enemy. Okay? You need to understand why you were acting that way, so then you can best do it better next time. You don't have to get upset. You don't have to be stretched to breaking point. And if you are, you're able to manage it better. Now, out of all of what's been said, one of the main things that you need to remember is forgiveness is a choice, and you owe yourself to forgive yourself. We all make mistakes. Sometimes they can have serious consequences and sometimes just minor, but hence we learn. It happened. You did the best you could with the time that you had and with all the things that you had. You couldn't have done any better. So the whole idea is to analyze that situation and understand where you could have been responsible and where you just couldn't. Now, you can't talk about the negatives without talking about the positives. So we're looking to forgive ourselves, and we want to approach that more effectively and more productively. What can the universe give us today? What words of wisdom, can the universe give us today? Let's feel. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. I have the one card. Let's have a look. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And yes, it is. But having said that, in also to create yourself, you need to find what your niche is. You need to find what you feel natural with. So I think it's a bit of both. So when it comes to forgiveness, think about going into your mind and finding yourself again, the balanced you. Remember that person, the one that wasn't triggered all the time by everything that's going on, the one that could be at peace, the one that could find a place to reflect and settle. Be that person. The universe is telling you today, just look deep within, reflect, focus, and create yourself. Remember, you want to be in control. Now, if you've enjoyed my content and you find it valuable, or you just like it, do like and follow, and leave a comment. How do you deal with self-forgiveness? Do you even forgive yourself at all? Have you been battling yourself for weeks, months, years, decades? Do leave a comment and do share your experiences and talk amongst each other. This is an environment where you can discuss and talk, and you won't have any reprisals for that, I can assure you. So, my darlings, if you found this interesting, like I said, do like and follow and leave some comments. And as always, my darlings, have a wonderful day and Jah love.